Alright, so back by popular demand, we are doing make and takes again for the beginning of the new year. This week's make and take is going to be this heart-shaped pot holder that you can easily do like that. And it's great because it's in the shape of a heart. So what you will need for this is you will need to get your pattern down at the store. You can order it online at the Quilted Cow, Colorado Springs, the Quilted Cow. You're also going to need your template, which will come with the pattern. And then once you cut that out, you're going to cut out these two templates. You will also need cotton batting and Insulbright. So you will also need your strip of fabric that's going to be your binding fabric. So what we are going to do is we are going to go ahead and cut out everything that you need. Which I have already done. Alright, so you have your strips, your two handle pieces, or your four handle pieces, your four handle pieces, and then you'll also have your two full hearts once you open them up. Okay? You also have your two pieces to go into your handles, your Insulbright, and your cotton batting. Now you're going to want to go ahead and sandwich the pockets. Just open those up, get those open. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to take both your pockets and go ahead and open those up. Okay. And you're going to take one of the cut halves. You're going to put one on one side. Make sure you line everything up. Same thing on, you're going to line that up. And then you're going to pin or clip it in place. Okay. Just like that. You're going to have it clipped like that. Okay. And then what you probably want to do first, which I should have done first, is you're going to want to make your binding. You're going to take one and you're going to fold it towards the center. Wrong sides together, just like that. And then you're going to fold it again, having it go towards the middle. Basically how you do a handle. And then after that, if you have your iron plugged in, go ahead and go to your iron and get your seams really nice and flat. Which I'm going to go ahead and do right now. Alright, so once you got those folded in and giving you your bias binding, then you're going to take your pocket. Now you can go ahead and do the same thing to the other side if you want before you start sewing. Just like that. Again, just like that. Pin or clip. I like to pin the middle, and then I will clip my bias strip on there. Okay. All right, so you do that, and then you just set your project inside the heart. And then you can clip it or pin, whichever you're comfortable with. And then you are going to top stitch the bias onto the pocket. Okay, and then we'll go to the sewing machine and we're going to top stitch the binding onto the heart. All right, so making sure everything stays in there. Okay. Same thing for the other side. Make sure everything stays flush. Same thing on this one. Okay, and then you can cut away the extra, trim it up. Just like that. Again, right there. Same thing on the other side. All right, and now we get to actually lay everything out. So, the way you are going to lay this out is you are going to have your cotton batting, and then you're going to have your insole bright right on top of each other. And then you're going to take one of the full hearts that you cut out, open it, and you're going to lay it flat on there. Then you are going to take your heart pockets and you are going to line everything up just like that. And just like that. Make sure everything lines up. Okay. Play with it, and then alright, so there's two ways you can do it. You can pin it or you can clip it. I clip all the edges and then I also pin the middle just to keep everything nice and secure. So while I do that, I will be right back. Alright, I have pinned and clipped it down a little bit just until I get the top part on. Now, you're going to take your other heart, unfold it, and you're going to place it face side down. The one in the back is right sides up, so you're going to keep, and you're going to go face down on the heart, okay? Again, lining everything up, and you're going to get ready to start clipping it. Before you get too heavily involved in clipping, I would go ahead and mark your 2-inch opening I know on the pattern it says you can do 1.5 inches, but 2 inches actually works a little bit better because you do have to get a lot through that little hole. So I would do a 2-inch opening, and then we are going to finish clipping, and I will be back to do that. All right, so once you got everything clipped and you know everything's smooth on the back side, you are going to use a 3/8 seam allowance, and you're going to start wherever you want to start at, and then you're just going to go all the way around the heart. All right, so while I go around this, I'll be back in just a minute. Okay. Now, after you sew this up, don't forget to backstitch starting and stopping points. But you can also go ahead and start clipping your corners with pinking shears or with just a simple little cuts like that. And so I'm going to go around and do that real quick because I have to get a new pinking blade. I would be using a pinking blade, but my blade needs to be replaced. So I'm going to go around and do that real quick, and then I will be right back. All right, so once you have done that, go ahead and pull the heart through your little opening. Oh, hurt myself. Okay. Remember, just a little bit at a time. I notice if you grab from the other side, it actually pulls through a lot better. All right, so almost there. Okay. All right, so that is through. Okay. Just like that. And now you're going to go through and poke out all your corners, anything that might have gotten stuck. You can take it to the iron if you want to iron it to help get it to sit flat. Okay, so that's what I will do real quick. All right, so after you go and iron it and you get everything as straight as possible, you're going to go ahead and close up your opening. You don't have to go all the way around because you're going to actually flip this where you're not going to see the seam. So go ahead and top stitch it, just closing the opening. Always back stitch or double stitch over it. That way you know it's nice and closed. Okay. And now that is done, you can flip it over. Okay. And that seam you just did is on the inside. And nobody is gonna see it, and you are done. That is it. Very simple, very easy to make, great for Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, the baker in your family, a cooker. But this is gonna be, this one, we will have it in the Alice flavor, of course. Maybe not this color, but we will have it in Alice. If you wanna go ahead and order the website at Colorado Springs, The Quilted Cow. That is it. Thanks so much for watching. Everybody have a great day. Bye.